All right. Let's get back at it with some more Minecraft. Okay, so we just defeated the Ender Dragon. So now we just need to get started on something else, I think. Did that. Haven't done that yet. We'll get to that point, but not yet. I might take some time to increase the size of my reactor again. How much graphite do I got? I'm gonna need more. You know what? No, we'll just go with 4 for now. For now. Okay, what is going on right now? Oh, my stream manager's having a little bit of a little bit of trouble on tracking some things right now. It says my bit rate's up in the 20,000s. It's like, that's not right. It also says I've only got 1 viewer, which is weird. You know, it says there's 3 of you in here. It says there's 3 of you in the chat right now. Yeah. That's weird. Well, we'll just keep going as normal, and I don't know. Hopefully, it fixes itself. Let's see. So, what are we gonna do today, tonight, whatever? This particularly weird time at night. Haven't done that. I still gotta do that. Problem is, I gotta summon another Ender Dragon to do it. How are you doing? Okay, it's still got 3 minutes until that's gonna hatch, which will be sweet. Oh, actually, we might want to get a spot set up for that really quick, because it really would not go well if we just have that running around, you know? So we're going to make a bunch of these really quick. Ah, darn. Well, yeah, so we're going to make a bunch of that really quick. And where are we going to put this? Branching path off of something, maybe? You know what? Since we don't really need the the wood barrels as of right now, I think we're gonna move these. Get rid of these. First, let's actually land on solid ground, so I'm not getting that flying debuff. We'll start it right here. And get to use my unbreakable wand again. Like seriously, this is nice. We're gonna make this a little bit wider than the rest of the platform, just because. 2, 3, 4. So we've got a. Okay, so I guess we're doing a 12 by 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And let's get some torches going here, because we really don't want things to just start spawning. Put that there, that there. I always like starting with the corners. Well, actually, hold on. I should probably move these in just one, because I am going to be building walls for this. Because we really don't want it to just roam free, unhindered, you know? That'll cause some problems. Or that can cause some problems, I should say. So we are going to make some fence posts. Which I'm pretty sure I already had a bunch of somewhere. I just didn't think to actually look for them. Most because I don't want to run out of sticks. Always got to have those on hand. Where are they? There they are. Oh, he's ready. Okay. Yeesh. We gotta hurry this along. I should also find my capture net really quick. Let's see. There it is. I don't know if this could actually capture this thing. It can. Awesome. Oh, that reminds me. Not that. That. Oh, come on. Don't tell me this isn't working. I just bit the inside of my cheek again. God damn it. Uh, hmm. That's bothering me. Ooh, I don't have any glowstone. Do I got any down here? At all?
Take it easy.
No.
Take it easy.
Damn. Oh, that complicates some things. Well, glowstone dust's not that hard to get. Glowstone dust. Well, I got a sieve. Dust, that's right. I wonder if I don't... Hold on. Where's my materials book that I just had? There it is. Let's see, I think it's mashing that goes on the thing. Oh, but it doesn't list that. Damn it. That'd have been really nice. Get on a shovel or something, and that way once it's down to, like gravel and sand, it's a lot quicker to break. Oh. Find a place to put that really quick, too. And now, shit. Oh, right. I gotta open my clicker really quick. Because if I don't, I'll be here for a while. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's something I kind of want to test. Whoops. I don't know how well it's going to work. If it's going to work. So grab that. Whoops. What? Swap. There we go. Jesus. So we do that. I need my wand again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will that work? Nope. Ah. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. And since I don't gotta worry about anything breaking on me, I can just keep going up and up and up and up. And I don't gotta worry about fall damage, so I can just keep going until I gotta eat. Like so. And I can just keep on going. Looks like I got it already. Nice. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I gotta break it down to dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we go. Just keep going up, 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 up. You know, even for going 32 at a time, this is taking a minute. Oh, that broke a lot of it. Okay. Oh, I'd say I'm missing a stack. 2, 3, 4. Ah, of course. Just gonna keep going up. Okay. I was afraid something like that was gonna happen. Oh, Val. Oh. Gotta eat more crunchy, delicious toast. I really should just automate my toast making. Like, I know there's better options, but frankly, early game, even up to mid game, even, just the sheer amount you can make once you get a, like, garden close set up with wheat. Oh, I'm missing a single dust. Huh. Yeah, toast is just a really good option early on, even into, like, mid game, it seems. I mean, you get all of the benefits of just, regular bread. It's cheap to make. All you really need is a furnace and wheat. And, 3.5 ham shanks. What's not to love about that? Okay, before I end up putting this through. Okay, good. It does work with, wait, what's the difference between the... Oh, okay. Nothing I need to worry about. So, there we go. Now we're just gonna let that run. It's weird, though, because... Hold on. I could have swore... Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, why am I getting ore? Because I thought all ores were unavailable through the Diamond Sieve. Well, I guess I was wrong. That's egg on my face. Maybe I should start narrating this like Cave Johnson. Or I'll just go full J.K. Simmons. Bring me pictures of Spider-Man! That's another guy I'm a big fan of. I know when I was doing my playthroughs of Halo, I was going on and on about how much I love Nathan Fillion and his work, because I do. I really loved his work. Still do. But a lot of voice actors from games I played growing up are just almost immediately draw me to whatever project that they're working on. I used to watch one of the Avengers shows that was on Disney XD or something, simply because of Roger Craig Smith. Loved him in Dying Light. Loved him as Sonic, as Chris Redfield, Ezio Auditore, just all sorts of characters. Love him. And then Nolan North, all-time classic. I mean, I I'm not gonna sit here and try to list off Nolan North roles because dude's had a lot. See, of course, Troy Baker. Who didn't love Troy Baker? Oh, I know there's a point in time where people started kind of getting sick of Troy Baker because he was in literally everything. I mean, I'm not gonna complain too much. Good voice actor. Give the smaller guys a chance. Yeah, I always thought like getting into voice acting would be really cool. For one, I don't think I have the voice for it. Frankly, it might also be because like I've never had a genuinely good quality mic. Like everything I've had growing up and even like to this day has been on like some kind of budget. Like I'm using a set of wireless headphones. Like uh regular they're like $50 to $60, but I got a deal on them so it was like $35. Really good quality for what I paid. Nice long battery life, mic quality, and still unsure of because again I've never actually had a good quality mic. Plus I know like getting into that industry is really hard because like you gotta kind of know people to some regard, Because like a lot of people are of course looking out for each other, no shame in that. Help the people you like. But I also know when it comes to like actually getting noticed, it's tricky because like there's so many projects out there that could be looking for people, but like they end up getting a bunch of like the already known names because they're out there looking for their work too. Like I actually saw a interview with Roger Craig Smith not too long ago. He was talking about all of his old roles, how much he loved doing them. Some of them he didn't even know what he was going for. Like he was talking about planes because he was a rip slinger in the first movie, and he didn't know who he was auditioning for. He was already doing a project for Disney. I don't remember exactly which one, but he saw the designs and stuff for like the characters in planes. And he sees Skipper, the Corsair. He's like, oh man, I love the Corsair. He's talking about how much he loves this plane, which I don't blame him. Corsair's a nice plane. And they're like, well, we're doing the readings for it if you want to, come in and try for it. He said, yeah, sure. So he ended up doing it, and he ended up playing Ripslinger. So sometimes it's like a good bit of, right place, right time. Like, dude's already working for Disney at the time, doing something else for Disney XD. I think he was actually doing Avengers, because he voiced Captain America. And like I said, he was going by the offices, and he saw the Corsair model. He's like, ooh, hey, yeah, and it just went from there. And I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's all luck, blah 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 blah. Don't try it if you're not lucky, because that's not the case. You know, yeah, there is a good aspect of luck to it, but ultimately, it's just taking a chance, really. Sorry, I had to do that because it would have bugged me if I had to put four things of or four torches there. Man, English is not English today. At least not for me. I really don't need that gold essence. Or that gold. Not gold essence. Gold essence is the reason I don't need all that gold. I don't need all this lead either. I could use if I really need lead, I could just make some lead seeds. I mean, come on, look at all that. I really do want to get more ardite though. Are there what's the word I'm looking for? Where is it? There it is. Oh man, there are. Ooh. Okay. Well, I know what I'm going for next. Oh yeah, I did put that there. I confused myself just a tiny, tiny bit. Before you ask, yes, I count out 16 every time. I really should probably just get this all set up to just auto produce supremium blocks, but I haven't. Da-da-da-da. But yeah, like I was saying a little bit ago, I would love to get into voice acting. I just don't think I have the voice for it. In high school, I actually so they gave you like a choice of a couple of different styles to take a certain history class because once you hit high school, at least around here or where I went, you had to take either an economics class, you had to take I think it was like two or three of the five choices, depending on which level of a diploma you were going for. Because in New York we had three types of diplomas. You had the Regents, the advanced regions, and then you had the academic advanced regions. The advanced regions was just what you started at. Like that was default. If you if school really wasn't clicking with you, but you still wanted to get that diploma, you could like dial back a bit and go for the regents exam or the regions, which it's still a high school diploma. Or if you were, one of the smart kids and wanted to put in the extra effort, you can get the academic advance, which required AP classes and stuff like that. But so for the advanced regions, which is what I went for, you know, I was an average student with a lot of problems. uh, I needed to get three. I need to get 3 credits in English that weren't standard English classes. Because like freshman, sophomore, and junior year, you could just take regular English classes. Heck, actually, with junior year, you could take regular English classes. Sorry, and then take a or not English, history classes. Duh. You could take these. You could take a regular history class as well as one of these special history classes, just so you have one up on the credits. So I did 2 years global history, 1 year. Well, no, I did 2 semesters of global history, 1 semester of philosophy, and one semester of U.S. history, which were the 4 standard history credits I needed. Uh, the only reason I did philosophy though was because like I was really good at memorizing things, and that was really all just names and quotes in a class, really. Uh, but I completed all of those a lot faster than I really needed to, because they told me, yeah, just get it done. You can move on, get things done quicker. So I thought, yeah, that'll work. I'm fine with that. Yeah, they didn't mean that quickly. Like, eesh. But okay. But yes. What am I trying to think of? But I ended up taking a broadcasting class as one of my like special history classes because, well, for one, they offered it. I wasn't going to turn that down. It was cool. Whoops. Oh, God damn it. Doing everything except what I mean to. So I took the broadcasting class, and basically what we did in there was you were given projects, or you were given subjects, like generic subjects, basically, and you had to find something that kind of matched it. So uh, what we would have to do is we'd have to take this subject, which could be world events, could be current like world events, historical events. We could even like do basically imitations of broadcasts from years prior to our own existences. Like at one point, I did one where it was the transatlantic like style accent, but it was all about like a more basically I took an old timey sounding ad but used some like modern themes with it, which at the time was what was it? I think it was about our state changing something about school lunches. And I basically had to do this like 5 minute imitation broadcast, no, 10-minute imitation broadcast with a like ad break in the middle of it. All with a transatlantic accent, drove myself nuts with it. And yeah, it was fun, but trying to nail that accent over and over because of course it wasn't just one take. You'd have to do multiple takes because you know you're gonna mess up at least once. It was a given. But yeah, so that was probably the one time that I did anything where I actually was able to have access to like some good quality audio equipment and stuff. And even then, like it was public school equipment, so it's a little bit of a gamble. And I just realized I got all of this set up. I don't even have the ingots. Oops. Hold on, do I have any ingots in here? I have one. Just what I need. But yeah. So I took the broadcasting class because uh, for my first 2 years of high school, I took English classes that were the full year, which were videography. Basically, every other day we were having regular English class, and then every other day besides though the English classes, we were doing the actual videography section, which was video making. We learned the history of like video making, Lumiere brothers, stuff like that, and then like we'd take things we were going over in English class and make short movies for it. Now I don't think any of these videos can be recovered. I have no idea. That's what I will be doing. I just gotta make well, I just gotta make it first. Also, right now I'm just quickly making the melanin seeds. I just need to get I need cobalt and ardite, which comes from I want to say netherrack. One ardite. Yes, netherrack. Okay. How much netherrack do I get in here? Do I got 9? Yes, I do. Perfect. Yeah, I will be using an auto crafter to automatically craft it up to Supremium. Ultimately, though, what I'd like to do is feed all of these into automatically feed them all into a crafter to make them into full blocks. Because I've already got the Master Infusion Crystal. As soon as I do that, as soon as you get that, you can just convert entire blocks. Yeah, that might take a little more, but it'd be better to just have a bunch of it ready at any given moment. Oh yeah, I'm breaking it down. Okay. my little story got derailed, and yeah, it was mostly just rambling. Just rambling and stuttering over my own sentences over and over again. Something I'm all too familiar with. Okay, so we got that. Put those right there for now. Hold on. Let's make sure I'm using the right mesh, because I really don't want that incident again. Okay, then. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, I don't want to feed all this through a mesh just to figure out, hey, I'm using the wrong one. Again. Sorry, I just had to reply to a text. I don't remember exactly what I was trying to get that time. All I know is I got like halfway through uh 2 stacks of well, I got halfway through a stack of dust, and I wasn't getting what I was looking for, and I had to stop and just go, oh shit, I'm not using the right mesh for this, and I'm losing everything. Yeah, it wasn't good. Oh, I remember where I was with that story. Yeah, so I don't know if any of those videos from those classes in high school are still around. I don't imagine they'd still be up at the school, considering, I graduated a while ago, and I'm sure they've probably either wiped those computers or replaced them. So, old projects from long ago, if they were still on there, are no longer on there. For broadcasting, they took all the projects we did, they burnt them to a CD, and then handed them out for the last day of class. And I have no idea what happened. I know at the time we had this little desk right next to the front door because we just put like random mail and stuff there that needed to be taken care of or whatever. Mostly bills. And it had like these slots for various things, and that's where like we'd store just random CDs and stuff like that. CDs that had something on it, but we didn't know what was on it because they weren't labeled or anything. Well, I just stuffed it in there, even though it had a label on it. And one day, I came home from work, and that desk was gone. I was like, "Uh oh, where's the desk? What happened to all the stuff that was in it?" It's like, "Oh, all those random CDs we just got rid of." It's like, why? What's wrong? What was in it? It's like that was my old high school broadcasting project. And like I said, I doubt the school would still have them. Oh, if I had one more. Throw those in there for now. Those are going to take a second. I know, I know one video that I am glad is gone. If it is gone, I pray it's gone. Uh, we had to do these videography programs or projects over winter break, and I'll be honest, I was a little cringe lord. I made one uh that was based off of like sword fighting. Had a couple of buddies from the neighborhood. We had training swords, real swords, stuff like that, and we got set up somewhere and just recorded about a half hour of just all of us, not all of us all at once, but like taking turns using their sword fighting with the training swords and stuff like that, messing around, having fun, and I put some generic like metal behind it. So yeah, I'm glad that one's gone. Or at least I pray it's gone. that that is a part of my life I really hope is not around anymore. Oh, sweet, one block of it. Nice. Uh, Actually, another venture in the whole video making world for philosophy. Uh, we would do PowerPoints and stuff, and the teacher would have us go and find like videos, sources, and basically we have to find videos on YouTube that would be covering whatever the subject was. In a lot of cases, though, it was typically famous philosophers, and we would have to cite the video in the project, and then you know we have to cite it in the project, and while we were presenting, it would play that segment, and yeah. Except at that time, I was doing just random vlogs, and I just realized I still had 5 Supreme Beam Essence in there. God damn it. At the time, I was just doing random vlogs, just talking about random stuff, random themes, and whatever. And so instead of having me go and find videos of these people, or of like basically video documentaries of these people, she would have me go and make them. So I would have to sit there. I'd have to do the research. I'd have to plan out a script. I'd have to set, and mind you, like I did my videos a little weird. If I was walking somewhere, I'd I'd have my camera out because at the time I didn't have a cell phone that could record video, or if it did, it wasn't very good video. I had a actually I think I still have it. It was a old, not an old. It was a Samsung HD camera. And as I'm walking, going wherever, because like at the time I'd go and like hang out with my girlfriend after school at the library. Or my at the time girlfriend at the library. I'd walk to like a store or whatever, and I'd sit there and I'd go over the script beforehand, like go over a couple of times so I know what I'm going for. And I'd also have like cue cards with me while I was recording. Though calling them cue cards is a bit of a exaggeration. It was a piece of paper with what I was supposed to be talking about on it. So I'd be walking along and talking about like quotes of this person, where they're from, how they grew up, where they grew up, and those videos never really turned out great because, like I said, I did them while I was walking. Thing is, like, there's a lot of hills in my hometown. No matter, almost always, no matter where you're going uphill, up or down a hill at least. And so there was a couple of videos I was very winded because like I'd be climbing a very steep hill while giving this presentation, and of course I got some negative points on that. Like in hindsight, I really should have just did these videos. I really should have just did these videos at my house, sitting like in my room or something. I think the hardest part about it all though is that I didn't have my own computer until I want to say my sophomore year of high school, which even then it wasn't a great. It was like a generic, well, not generic. It was a basic HP desktop computer, and I know from saying that somebody's gonna think, oh wow, this guy must be really old if he's saying it like that. Like no, it was basic everyday kind of desktop, and it was not great for what I needed it for. It ran StarCraft, Minecraft, and Team Fortress, so I was happy with that. But anything else, it was a slow web browser. All right, what am I? Oh, right. Eventually, I got a Dell laptop that I thought, yeah, I could use this and like kind of get back into the motions and maybe start it up again. Yeah, it didn't happen. Mostly because uh, confidence and anxieties are not a really good motivator. Well, confidence is. Anxiety's not so much. Oh wait, do I have any more lanterns? Oh, doesn't matter if I do or not. I got these. I guess the best way to put it was I wasn't the most confident individual. Still really not. But uh, yeah, it was definitely a trip to try doing that stuff. I don't have my hammer on me. There it is. So yeah, I wanted to get back into it, but never ended up doing it, which was a shame. But what can you? One thing I've learned to value though that also kind of kept me from doing it again was I really value my privacy, and a good bit of that could be because like as many siblings as I had, it wasn't until I think high school that I finally had my own room, and even then, it wasn't until my older brother graduated. Until then, I shared a room with him or somebody. Most of like elementary school and a good bit of middle school, I shared a room with my sister, which let me tell you, that was a whole adventure on its own. After that, I shared a room with my. Well, I had my own room for a short time, but one of my brothers, had moved back in because he was done with college, and I ended up, sharing a room again, which sucked. And then when I then like towards the later end of high school, I want to say it was my junior year, I finally got my own room because another brother had moved in after some complications and whatnot, and I ended up having to share with him for a bit. And then my other brother moved out, and I got his old room. So it was a whole adventure until I finally just got my own room. Which, I can't blame anybody for, like, even my parents, because, like, there was 7 of us. There were 7 kids growing up. And various times through all of that could really change who was who was living here and who wasn't. Oh, sorry, I gotta go grab. Whoops. Ooh, no, 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 no. Okay, good. Whew. I was worried for a second there. I didn't want it filling up with seeds. Oh, I need you. I need you. I need. Where's my conduits? One of you. But so I got that laptop. It was not great. Like, I originally got it because my desktop had given up on me. I don't know what happened. It also didn't help at the time with that desktop. I didn't understand really anything about computers. Like, I didn't understand how drivers worked. I didn't understand like storage fragmentation, stuff like that. So I was basically just using it for whatever, not thinking twice really. And then when it started to run slow, I just factory reset it. It's like, well, it's not running slow anymore. Yeah. But you know, was not the best idea. I'm gonna get rid of these extra pairs of slime boots because I really don't need them. I should really hurry up and get my um Supremium armor made. Oh, I need an item frame. Item frame, where are you at? There you are. Oh, not item frame, where are you at? Leather, where are you at? Because I need leather. I also need to get some redstone and some string and make a filter. There's the string. And oh, I don't have any singular redstones. I don't really need to hold on to that. Put that up there. That's gonna go in there. In there. That's gonna go in there. I'm surprised that reached. And now, there we go. Now it's automatically getting rid of it. Still gonna hold on to one of those seeds though. You never know if you're gonna need more of them. So having it just on standby is nice. Grab those ones too. Yeah, it wasn't until more recent years that I really started figuring out how computers like actually worked. It's like I started learning more about drivers, and I just remembered I didn't finish the thing over here. So we're actually going to make this 3 tall. I don't think the dragon can fit through that, but we'll find out. There you go. You go, buddy. You got plenty of room. Don't you growl at me. Yes, so he is the hatchling. I think I need to get fish to train them. Oh. Wait, is the maps trunks working? They are not. Come on. Damn it. I really want to claim that section over there just so I don't got to worry about him being outside. Yeah, like he's just outside of it, so I'd have to stay close just for him to actually grow. Which kind of sucks because, you know, who knows? I might have to go into the Nether at some, or not the Nether. Well, yeah, I might have to go into the Nether at some point. I might have to go into the End at some point. If I'm not here, he's not grown because that section's not loaded. Really, I should have built it off to this section here because this is all loaded. Heck, maybe even all the way over here. Rooster. I should probably do something about that crowd of cows. You know, before it causes some serious performance issues. Oh, alright, gotta reply to a text again. You know, I can't remember exactly what I was talking about. I know the story shifted subjects quite a few times, and I, for the life of me, can't remember what the original story was supposed to be about, except for maybe experience with audio. One of the things I definitely miss about doing those classes, though, was just some of the equipment I got to use. Like, it's just about anything you could need for audio work, we just had access to. Whether it be mixers, standing mics, all sorts of stuff. It was nice. It was very nice. How many are in here? Okay, just 33. The only reason I figured out how to use the mixers though was because I just kind of sit there and mess with it. Like I'd have audio samples going through the input line from the computer itself, and then back out the output line back into the computer into GarageBand, and I just play these sample tones through, and I'd mess with the dials and knobs, just to see like if this did that or this changed anything like this or that. Now, if you put one in front of me today, I probably really wouldn't be able to tell you what it would do or tell you what each thing did because it's been a long time. But I had fun with that class, or those classes. Then I've had family members and a couple of friends tell me, "Oh yeah, you should go back to go back and go into college so you can do this or that and blah blah blah." It's like, but the thing is, like, the reason I didn't go into college right out of high school was because I really didn't know where my life was going to end up. So originally, right after high school, the plan was I was going to save up money and move. I was going to get out of the hometown, make a big move across the country. I was going to go from New York to Texas. And there's a lot of factors contributing to the decision. Unfortunately, it didn't really happen. And I had already spent so much time doing whatever else that I ended up occupying all of my time. So I couldn't really go and, do these classes because I had other obligations. So, and the only thing I truly regret from not actually making that move was I was offered a job at Texas Motor Speedway for camera work because the plan was to move to Dallas, more specifically move to a little suburban area known as Irving, and uh, while I was in my hometown area, we have a dirt track that's not too far away, probably a good like hour drive if that. And one day when I was still in high school, my dad told me one of his coworkers had a son that was going to be racing that day. So I thought, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. He's like, yeah, would you mind coming along to record him? I said, yeah, sure, no problem. So yeah, they said, yeah, but you're gonna need your camera. I was like, okay, I'll have to pack a battery or two because we're gonna be there a while, but I could do that. And so I did that, recorded it, sent it over, kept a copy for myself, and because I really love racing, I love dirt track, I love NASCAR. I grew up on this stuff. And while I was hanging out with my at the time girlfriend, her uncle was around. And he was talking racing, and I was talking racing with him. And then I told him how a couple weeks before I had gone to the dirt track and recorded my dad's coworker's son doing a heat or a couple of heats. So I showed him the video. He really liked it. So, hey, you should send me a copy of that. So I did. Or I took my SD card from the camera. You know, he got his laptop out, made a copy, blah blah blah. And then a couple weeks later, he went back home. He was just visiting from Texas, and uh, a couple weeks later, he gets a hold of me. He goes, "Hey, so that copy of the race you sent me, I've got a buddy down at Texas Motor Speedway. I showed him the video. He really liked it. He said if you want, if you can get down here to live, you got a job waiting for you doing that camera work." And I said, "Well, what does that mean? Am I just sitting in a booth every weekend or something?" He goes, "No, no, no, no. You'll be recording various events that happen here, but your big paychecks and like it was a job I apparently would only have to do like for one weekend out of the year if I really wanted to, because it would have been recording the NASCAR Cup Series." I thought, yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd make that in that one weekend. I would have made let's see, at the time, I think it was 45,000, because that was the going rate for one of the cameramen at the time. I thought, yeah, that'd be awesome. And then like the rest of the year, if I could budget it well, I wouldn't have to do anything the rest of the year. But of course, I wouldn't want to do that the rest of the year. I could just kind of do whatever. Which I do a lot of small or mechanic work, mostly brakes and small services. So I could have done that on this well on my free time and made all the extra cash. And my at the time girlfriend, now ex, she wanted to go to college for um culinary. So yeah, it'd be pretty cool. We can if we can both save up a good amount, open up a little diner. It sounds fucking awesome. I could run a little garage out of the side where I do small mechanic work, and that one weekend a year making most of the money. Oh, that would have been nice. But there's a lot of factors that kind of prevented all that from happening, which it's gonna happen. It's all part of life. Even if you don't want it to be, it's just something that's just it. And I am probably sounding extremely corny right now, and I should probably shut up for the sake of myself and everybody. Oh, one of the biggest things though that really would have hurt making that big of a move was my family. You know, I had my parents, my siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles, which at the time I was really close with a lot of cousins, aunts, and uncles. But ultimately, like, it would have killed me to be away from my family and only get to see them maybe once or twice a year, and that's just for like special occasions, holidays, anniversaries, stuff like that. Because I don't care who I would have been working for at the time, I would have absolutely flown from Dallas to New York to see my family for like Christmas or New Year's or my parents' anniversary. Oh shit, it's the 9th. Later today, I need to sign into Destiny to show them we don't want the game gone. At least not for the likes of Marathon. And there goes any future potential for a Sony partnership. Oh well. I grew up an Xbox kid. But now that I'm older, I do prefer my PC, but I do realize the benefits of console games. I also grew up playing a lot of Nintendo. Can't forget about that part. Oh, he's gotten a little bit bigger, it looks like. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Yeah, this guy's gonna be so big. Probably gonna have to get a lead or something. I also gotta remember how these guys get tamed. I'm gonna have to Google that really quick. It'd really help if I could spell. Let's see. Skyfactory 3 Taming Dragons. How do I do it? Raw fish. Okay, I was right. Which I can work with, because look at all this. Can I put these in my inventory? Just yes. Perfect. I think I could also use this to speed up their growth. Yes, I can. Not by a lot, though. And I just used up a lot of it. I think this is a version before all the various types of fish. Yep. Yeah, there's only salmon and fish, and just generic fish. Fish? I don't even think there was tropical fish. Oh, there is. Well, clownfish. I do know this is also before you could physically see them. Oh, okay, he can get out of there. That's not good. I don't think he'll be able to once he's bigger. So I gotta be very careful with it. Here, we're gonna close that off. I actually don't even need to. Yeah. The only thing that's gonna be tricky though is once I tame him, if I start flying and say I start falling from a good distance, he's gonna try to save me. They can fly on their own, but it's going to be a little messy. Alright, let's see. Saddle. Baconator. Oh, sacrificial dagger. If I decide to do... Nope, hold on to that. If I decide to do blood altars, which I'm still kind of debating, then I'll be ready for it. Another baconator, which I don't need. I'll take the chance cubes, though. Don't need a sacrificial... I'll hold on to energetic alloy. Man, it really wants to give me those, huh? What's it trying to tell me? Oh, more energetic alloy. I might be able to actually... Oh, rain shield! Nice. Rain shields are really nice because they could prevent frame loss from inclement weather. Diamantine crystals, no. I'm actually going to go put this up really quick. Okay, I see. Yeah, the only thing I know about the Baconator and the beef one was the Beefinator or something. I don't know. Is you can fill them with food, and I think it'll automatically feed you. Might be wrong on that though. Not entirely sure. Oh, do I not have any chance cubes sitting anywhere? I do not. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to hold on to the snow block because you never know. I might actually need to produce like cold items, but I won't be able to do it without like snowballs or ice or something. Fuck it, don't need that. Don't really need that. This stuff's all really easy to make. Hey, just what I need, saddle. Just for the sake of curiosity, lesser magic bean. I don't know what the lesser magic bean does. I imagine it's similar to the regular magic bean, it's just not as rare. So those are going to build up until they grow a pot at the end. Okay. A legendary loot bag. Nice. Let's see if we get lucky. Yeah, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. The pendulum, the summoning pendulum, is really good for capturing various mobs, especially since you could hold multiple of them. So yeah, that's really not bad. Oh, man, it's still not working. He's done growing? Oh, yeah, they are. Gotta go all the way to the top. Hmm. Oh. Does this not grow? Oh. Ow. Huh. So it must just be the regular magic beans that can make those. That's a shame. Oh, he's just juvenile now. Okay. Well, that didn't lower it any. Well, at least I know on that one. I'm gonna go put a chest right next to that. That's gonna be where I'm gonna try to keep important things for it, which for right now is just gonna be saddles and probably food. Gotta be able to tame them. Now I think these will have various things for uh breeding stats and stuff, but I'm not 100% sure. Like I've said in previous streams, it has been a while since I've done a playthrough of Skyfactory, and it's certainly been a while since I've done a playthrough that I've gotten far enough to work on dragons. The problem is, like, I've finished it once, but then, like, I'd go back for, like, the nostalgia and see, like, how far I could get and whatever, and then I'd just kind of lose interest for it. I'd burn myself out because I'd just be at it for so long. Which is one of the things I really don't want to do while I'm streaming. Like, I don't want to burn myself out on Minecraft, which only kind of makes it a little problematic that I've just been playing Minecraft a lot. It's been pretty much all of my streams for the last week or two. Oh. Probably isn't the best idea. I don't like that it seemingly did nothing. Oh, think I figured out what the seemingly nothing one did. Oh boy, how far out was I? A good bit of distance out. I'm gonna have to get a lot of cobblestone. Yeah, so I don't have chat active because I set the world or the server. Well, I set the world to LAN so that when it pauses, it doesn't stop. Because in case I had to like alt tab or whatever. So since I have it turned off, I probably got the one where it just starts counting down from like 10 and just didn't realize it because I couldn't see it. So, surprise! Yeah. Please no. Please no. Oh, we gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. I gotta hurry up before the gas spots me. I really don't want to deal with that. So yeah, for future reference, if it does seemingly nothing, run back to a solid surface, like ASAP. Oh, don't see me, 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 don't see me. I need to get the like compact giant chance cube. Oh, good. Had to itch my eyelid. Shit. Nope. Shit. Well, it's a good thing I only had cobblestone there. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate ghasts? Probably. Several times. Multiple times. A lot of times. I've said it quite a few times. I hate ghasts. I thought there was a skeleton spawned on top of my grave for a second there. I guess I would say it's spawn camping, but it really wouldn't be because, it's not my spawn. If anything, it's the exact opposite. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. I heard that. Let's hurry up and get this done. No! So the grave is a lower non-full block. So I can't crouch on it. Which is what I was kind of doing to attempt grabbing my stuff back up. Oh! Ooh, didn't like that. Nothing like sprinting through a piglin just to see a nitro creeper. Let's get rid of all these really quick. Let's also get rid of these other ones here. Let's also refill our hunger really quick, just so I don't get surprised. And I really don't want all that cobblestone. So we're just gonna break it and send it to the void. Waypoints. Maybe I should go over and no. Let's not do it on the Nether Fortress over there, because if I do, getting my stuff back is not going to be fun. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna do it right here. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was for a snow golem. Probably should have picked up that snow. Okay then. Is that it? What? Can you tame a wolf with fish? Sit. Oh, okay. Whatever. Hmm. Oh, Zeke's sunshine. Again, since I don't know what what's going on with the, I have chat turned off, so it's not going to tell me if it's going to be one of those ones. So I'm just going to sit here for a second until I know that it's safe. Okay, I think we're good. Been here for a second and nothing's happened, so I think we're good. Well, that's cursed. And now we gotta find a new cloud. So do it on this one. Oh, the Pig of Destiny! And it's gone. Rip Pig of Destiny. Seriously, though, that's cursed. I theoretically could. Okay. Anyways, I theoretically could set up a cobblestone generator in the Nether. What? A bed? Okay. That's a weird one. Okay, just in case I can't tame them with a. Okay, no, he's not fully grown. He's just. I was gonna say I didn't think I could tame them with fish. He's got the googly eyes. He is the best boy because he has the googly eyes. Oh, I can't feed him the bread. Shame. No, that's right. I don't have any more chance cubes. Though that makes you wonder. Oh, I can't make those. That's a damn shame. See, it's weird because I could have sworn you could make the giant chance cubes in this using 27 chance cubes, but I guess I was wrong. I tried building one in the Nether a few sessions ago and didn't do anything. Didn't grow into a giant chance cube or anything. Might just wait until this guy gets bigger and then hop off. I'm getting kind of tired, and I gotta take a shower. It's been very humid, and yeah, it's been really humid. I've been sweating so bad. Like I need a shower. I'm stinky, real stinky. I'm a bigger dude, so I smell like fast food when I sweat. At least when I sweat a lot. What else? What else can I do while we're waiting on that? I'm just gonna check that off because we're pretty much done with that. I could maybe do that really quick. I really want to get started on the refined storage setup. Probably if I actually typed in the thing here for it. Oh. Okay. Oh, I gotta make quartz essence. Fuck. Or not essence, but quartz seeds. Okay, that's not that expensive to make. Definitely looks a little bigger. Hold on, where's that premium? Da 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 da. Yeah, I should have done this before I got to this point. That way I wouldn't have to worry about not having any. But I am forgetful, I procrastinate, and it's probably for the best. So now I get to this, it's like, oh wait, no, I got to do this now because I'm gonna need a lot of that material if I'm gonna make it the way I want to make it. Which in this situation would be, I want to make as big of storage units as I possibly can, even if it takes a minute. And nether quartz seeds. Now I just gotta make a, I gotta make a crate. I gotta make a cloche. Got glass right there. Hmm. And I need one of those lanterns, and I need a copper. Oh, there's lanterns. Whoops. So make the crate. Just need some sticks, a log, and some wood. You know, for a second there, I was kind of worried that it renamed a bunch of my stuff. But it seems to have only have renamed... It seemed to have only renamed the chance cubes I was holding and my sticks. For some reason. Every now and then, a little bit of cold air gets blown in my direction because I've got a I've got a window open with a fan in it, and every now and then a little bit of air comes through, and it just feels so good. It feels just amazing. You know, as I've said, I'm a big guy. I don't handle the heat that well. Never have. Probably never will. Which is funny considering, you know, the story I told earlier about, you know, potentially moving to Dallas. Yeah, good thing that didn't happen, huh? Like putting a snowman in the fiery pits. He would not last long. The poor son gun. I could put those fence posts away somewhere. There's that. There's that. Oh, I need to make a, you know, I probably should have held on to some of that redstone, huh? I gotta make another filter. I also really need to hurry up and make this, refined storage setup. Which, to the AE2 lovers out there, I don't blame you. I like it too, but it's not in this pack. I know, it's very disappointing, and I'm sorry, but it's not in this pack. You know, we're gonna get rid of these because I don't need them right now. But when I do need them, I can just use 4 of them and make seeds. Let's see. Huh. Didn't know you could do that. Okay, so it needs 7. So there's that. Give me those too. Oh, this isn't running anymore. Oh, okay. Probably should have noticed that a lot earlier. The unfortunate reality of having eczema. When you sweat, it sucks. How much time you got, buddy? Oh, you're already an adult. Okay. Hey, he's already tamed, I think. Yes, he is. I now have a dragon. Here you go, buddy. So yeah, one of the things that's kind of tricky. Yeah. If I fall so much distance, he'll automatically come to me, which is troublesome because I like to jump down here. Oh, he didn't come down. Okay, cool. Awesome, he stayed up there. Yeah, he'll fly up and catch me, which is cool. You know, it'd be really useful if I didn't already have the power of flight. But I also gotta keep him grounded as best I can. It's also why I built a pen around him, which I'll probably make into like a whole enclosed section, just so it's not a problem in the future. I completely forgot about that. God damn it. Oh, well, I guess it's not that bad. Some quartz enriched iron. Now I just need. Oh, I just need a diamond, which I have. Diamond. And here is our basic controller. Oh, I need to make some more things. Just remembered that. Oh, wait, where'd that go? Give me that back. We're going to supply it with power really quick, and then we'll go. I'm starting to get tired, and I, again, still need to shower. Flux. Do I have any in here? I do. Perfect. Oh, I also need one of you. Now, oh, obsidian. 4 of you. Which I'm pretty sure I already had some in one of my chests. Good old Flux Network. I need a chest. I need to make a chest mover really quick. I'm going to start the setup right here. So, put that there. Put that right there. And now that's got power. And that's just the first step into the refined storage computers. Next, I need to make a grid, crafting grid. For now, at least, I also need to make one of these, which I need a solderer, which really doesn't take that much. Okay. I forgot it does that. Slime balls. Do I have any in here? If not, I can just make some. I have one slime ball. Yep, one slime ball. Alright, so... I think it's water and milk. No. Oh, damn it. The hell kind of... Oh. Oh, summertime, so we're getting a lot of weird beetles. it's gonna make a coagulated slime block. Oh, it's because I'm not using the right barrel. Okay. So I put it into that one, and now we've got it. There's always something dumb with me. Now I need some quartz, enriched iron. Probably if I can spell that correctly. Okay. So we need a solderer, which means pistons. We need 2 of them. Is a solderer not a... Oh, wait. Oh, it's okay. It's a disk manipulator. Huh. So what? It is a refined storage object. So then, oh, it's right there. Duh. I'm just blind. And there's the solderer. It's gonna be ugly, but it's going right there. Oh, does it not need power? Well, hell, that makes my life easier. Means I also put it somewhere more idiotic. Alright, so we got all that started. I'm going to end it here. Because again, I need a shower. I smell bad. You guys have a good night. See you next time. And yeah, be good. Have fun.